Welcome to second grade's presentation of Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. Our actors and actresses are as follows. Announcer, me, Katie Riggs. Narrator 1, Sarah Wojcicki. Narrator 2, Emma Garr. Narrator 3, Landon McIntyre. Fern, Vanessa Ortiva. Old Chief, Ivy Jones. Wilbur, Natalie Metzger. Charlotte, Madeline Overby. Lurvy, Jedediah. Mrs. Zuckerman, Riley Murray, and playing the part of Templeton, Josiah Uru.
Charlotte's Web is the story of a shy, modest pig named Wilbur and a beautiful gray spider named Charlotte. Wilbur and Charlotte both lived on a farm with several other animals, a goose, a gander, some goslings, an old sheep, some lambs, and a rat named Templeton. Fern, the farmer's daughter, often came to the barnyard and sat on the stool watching and listening to the animals. She especially loved Wilbur.
Don't you know what they're fattening you up for, Wilbur?
No, what are you talking about?
They're going to turn you into bacon and ham. Everyone's in on it, including John Arable.
Fern, Father! Oh no, I can't believe it! Why would anyone want to kill me? Oh, Wilbur, I can't believe it either. I'll talk to you. Don't cry.
It's true, Wilbur. They're going to kill you at Christmas time.
Stop! I don't want to die! Save me! Somebody help me!
Oh, quiet down, Wilbur.
How can I be quiet? Is it true, Charlotte? Are they planning to kill me at Christmas time?
Well, the old chief usually knows what she's talking about.
I don't want to die, Charlotte. I love my manure pile. I love my friends. I love the fragrant and the warmth of the sun.
They love to make a lot of noise, too.
I'm too young to die.
You shall not die, Wilbur.
What? Who's gonna save me?
I am.
How? Tell me how.
Oh, yes, we all want to know how. Tell us, please. I'm not sure just yet, but I want you to quiet down and stop carrying on in such a childish way. I cannot stand hysterics.
Charlotte thought and thought day after day. She sat by the hour waiting for an idea to come to her. She had promised Wilbur she would save his life, and she was determined to keep her promise to him.
Charlotte was by nature very patient. She knew from experience that if she waited long enough, a fly would come into her web. Charlotte was sure that if she was patient once again, an idea would come her way. And sure enough, one morning in the middle of July, it did.
I know how to save Wilbur's life. I'll play a trick on Zuckerman. If I can trick a bug, I can trick a person. After all, humans aren't as smart as bugs.
I wonder what Charlotte means. She's so clever, but I just don't understand. That night, while everyone slept, Charlotte worked on her web. She tore the sections out and wove the silken threads into something new and amazing. The next day was foggy and wet. Charlotte's web was truly a thing of beauty.
Wervik discovered the first miracle. Right in the middle of the web were the words "some pig." Wervik ran to tell Mr. Zuckerman.
Mr. Zuckerman, I think you should cut down the pig pen right away. Hurry!
Is something wrong with it?
Well, not exactly. Just come and see.
Some pig. It's a miracle. Our pig is completely out of the ordinary. It's written in the spider's web.
Mrs. Zuckerman thought it was a spider who was not ordinary, but everyone who saw the web thought it was a pig who was special.
See how easy it is to fool people? Now, what shall I write next? I think the next word we'll see in the web is plump. That pig's really putting on weight.
I hope we'll see Mr. Zuckerman's pig in the draw. It is my pig.
I hope Charlotte read prettier in the web. What was the prettiest pig I've ever seen? Does anyone else have an idea for Charlotte, a word that does not appear in the book? Raise your hand if you have an idea. David.
Crispy bacon.
Okay. Abby.
Thank you for those ideas. I hope Charlotte was listening.
Old sheep. The goose. Old sheep. The goose.
The goose has suggested terrific, terrific, terrific. What do you think, Charlotte? I like that word terrific, but I think just one is enough. But Charlotte, I'm not terrific. I'm just average for a pig. That doesn't make any difference. If people see the word terrific in print, they'll believe it. Humans are like that. After all, you're terrific as far as I'm concerned, Wilbur.
The next morning, Wilbur stood under the web in which Terrific appeared. Everyone was excited and came to see the famous pig.
What's going on here? What's all the excitement?
Old sheep.
Just the rat we didn't want to see. But now that you're here, Templeton, why don't you make yourself useful? Next time you go to the dump, bring back some clippings of newspaper, will you? I need new ideas to write my web, Templeton. I'm trying to save Wilbur's life. Why should I care about what happens to Wilbur?
Wilbur dies, his trunk will be empty, and his leftovers are in cheese social food.
I guess you're right. Okay, I'll go see what I can find at the dump.
Templeton brought an advertisement from a magazine back from the dump. He carried it in his mouth.
This ad says crunchy. Can you write that in your web? Oh, no. Crunchy will make Zuckerman think of bacon. You'll have to get another word, Templeton. I don't believe this. Do I look like a messenger boy? Write about the silly pig anyway. Write about me instead. You can write handsome or smart or the best rat in the world.
After some persuasion, Templeton made 2 more trips to the dump, and Charlotte finally had a new word, radiant.
Everyone who came to see Wilbur when he was some big and terrific came back to see him looking radiant. Wilbur did his best to look radiant. He did all he could to make himself glow. He even did a flip with a back twist.
Mr. Zuckerman decided to take his famous pig to the county fair. While they were at the fair, Charlotte wrote one more word in her web. The word was humble.
Wilbur was awarded a special prize and fainted from all the excitement. Mr. Zuckerman was proud of Wilbur, and Wilbur knew his life would be spared.
Wilbur was very grateful to Charlotte.
When I first met you, I used to use blood pressure, but now you'll see my life. I don't know who's going to do.
You have been a good and loyal friend, Wilbur. That in itself is a tremendous thing.
You saved my life, Charlotte, and I would gladly give my life for you.
I'm sure you would. Thank you, Wilbur.
Charlotte and Wilbur were true friends to the very end. Wilbur had a chance to repay Charlotte when he carried her egg sack back to the farm.
Wilbur never forgot what a wonderful friend Charlotte had been to him.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our play. We are now going to read a poem about Wilbur and then a poem about Charlotte. Listen for some of the descriptive words they use.
Wilbur, you are radiant. Some pig is what you are. Absolutely wonderful. You're certainly a star. Wilbur, you are terrific. You deserve top prize. Your talent is exceptional. You are a perfect size. Wilbur, you are humble. A pig beyond compare. Innocent and charming. A pig extraordinaire.
Very good.
say. You're skillful and intelligent, you truly save the day. Charlotte, you're miraculous, simply one of a kind, a more ideal companion a pig could ever find. Charlotte, you're amenable, a friend beyond compare. You're talented and clever, a spider sure